Aloha.
Aloha, divers. Aloha, world.
Yeah, it's a very special day today. It's a very special moment today. We are en route to see the 2022 Mauna Loa eruption.
Yes, and I'm accompanied by my amateur volcanologist.
Yes, I used to poke lava when I was a kid. Don't do that.
She's not even charging me for this.
So it is 5:44 p.m. on November 29th, Tuesday. Currently, the eruption is on the northeast rift zone, and there are 4 fissures now open, and there are fountains up to about 100 feet. And last we looked...
For those of you that don't speak nerd, a fissure is when a mountain, or volcano in this case, opens up and lava shoots out like 100 feet to 200 feet in the air.
It looks like a fire hose.
Yeah, well, like a waterfall, but going upwards instead of downwards.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's made of hot molten rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is typically orange or yellow, and well, kind of more orange usually.
Yeah, it's almost red. So the last we heard, it was about 4 miles from Saddle Road. And it started up at about nearly 14,000 feet at the summit. Now it's coming out of the fissures in the northeast rift zone, like I said, and is now at about 7,000 feet. So at 7,000 feet, it starts to level out a little bit. And when this happens, usually the lava starts to pool versus continuing, with gravity. So in that sense, that's beneficial for not heading towards any communities. It may or may not hit Saddle Road. That's why we're going tonight, because we don't want to risk not being able to see it if they close it.
Yeah, the cool thing about this lava flow is it's not going towards any humans, really, of any kind. The crummy part is it's cutting off Mauna Loa, which is one of our favorite hiking cool spots. It's a really great bike path. It's got lots of great things going for it. It's also potentially going to cut off Saddle Road. And Saddle Road is basically the lifeblood between Hilo and Kona, which are the 2 major cities on our island. So if that happens, it's going to really suck for people that want to move things or just go back and forth. They're going to have to go the long way. It's a real pain in the butt.
For anybody that doesn't know, the volcanoes we have in Hawaii are shield volcanoes. So those are the safest volcanoes in the world. They're not explosive. They erupt very gently. Compared to other volcanoes that are explosive, but they also can erupt spontaneously. So most volcanoes that you kind of see in the films and such, they erupt at the summit and there's a huge explosion. These don't necessarily do that. Sometimes they do, but they also open up in rift zones, and kind of nobody really knows where it's going to happen until it happens. We're just going to go check it out, and it's one of the fun things to do when you live on Big Island is race to see an eruption when it starts. It's like a tradition. You gotta go. You gotta see it, because that one time when it gets closed off and it's absolutely magnificent, you missed it. But what a spectacle. This is the world's largest volcano.
Yes.
And we get to see it erupting.
That's right. On the Big Island, we grow rocks.
Yeah, and mountains and volcanoes. We have heard the crowds are really gathering up there on Saddle Road, and you are not allowed to park on the shoulders of Saddle Road. That's for emergency only. But we know a couple of other areas that we can kind of safely navigate away from the traffic and hopefully check some molten rock out. Yeah, so